everybody, this is Bob from Buckeye Sports Center. Today we're going to take a look at the all-new 2023 Lund 1400 Fury. This is a tiller model, but we're also going to talk a little bit about, and this video definitely can apply to either the 1600 Fury as well, either the side console or the tiller. So this video is kind of a good application for all four models. So this is an all-new model for 2023. So the biggest change we've seen for 2023 is we have this nice extrusion, which has Lund's patented sport track system. So we've got a track and a rail on this boat for the first time ever. So there's two different benefits to that rail. Number one is we can mount our fishing rods and other accessories into this track without having to drill into the boat. Number two, we go from a tie down to the trailer cover to a nice travel cover that actually clips into the outer rail, which is real nice. So that cover improvement I think is probably the most important, but obviously being able to add all those cool accessories to a boat this simple and quite frankly small and simple is a really nice add-on feature. So ultimately a really good setup here in the Fury models for 2023. Okay, so we moved inside the 1400 tiller. Basically what we're going to see here between the 14 and 1600 is the front bow area is going to be the same, this transom area is going to be the same. The 16-footer has 2 more feet here in the middle, and it actually has a third seat base where you're going to actually have a seat base kind of up there, so you can kind of envision that here, but basically the boat's the same other than that 2 feet extra in the cockpit area. So all this will still apply to a 1600 Fury. So little command station on the tiller version. Over here we've got the little fish finder that we mounted. We've got the switches for everything you need. This one's going to come with a portable gas tank, which is underneath this hider station here, so it's out of the way. Your battery is also located back there, and obviously the tiller steer motor, whatever engine horsepower you pick. We're going to sell a lot of these with 9.9s for horsepower restricted lakes, 20 horsepower for restricted lakes, that type of deal. I do like the fact that this rod storage area is wide enough to sit on, so if you did have a third person in the boat or something like that, it is a comfortable spot to sit in. You're obviously not going to be motoring down the lake too fast, so you feel pretty comfortable here. Also, we've got a rod storage locker here, and again, I always like to point out that we are talking about it does have a little second handle area, so you actually have 2 levels here where you can put handles up on the top shelf and on the bottom shelf. So pretty easy to store at least 4 rods down there on either the 14 or 1600 Fury. There's also rod storage on the starboard side as well. As we move into the bow, this is where we're going to find our live well. So it's a pretty long live well, pretty long, so plenty big for a boat this size. And again, we're talking about weight distribution and different things like that. By having this weight that you would have by adding water to the live well, that's going to move more weight forward and make the boat a little bit easier to plane out, okay, which is definitely important. And then a couple big storage compartments on either side, pre-wired for your bow mount trolling motor. Your trolling motor is your battery for the trolling motor actually gets mounted on this port side, so if you do have the driver side a little bit more on the starboard side, this port side mount is going to offset the weight a little bit again for the driver. So overall, a nice little package. Good for low horsepowers. It runs better than most other boats with low horsepowers. Obviously, we can get the side console version, which literally is identical, except the driver's seat basically is right here. The console is mounted right here, and it gives you a steering console setup too. So that's obviously available either one. So thanks for checking out the 1400 Fury with us at Buckeye Sports Center. To view more of our videos, to view our inventory, visit BuckeyeSportsCenter.com. Subscribe to our YouTube page. We've got hundreds of videos on there, lots from Lund and many other brands too. So thanks again for watching.